Today for our online workshop. I'm so glad you could be here today. We're just going to hang out for a couple minutes to let people have an opportunity to find us. So I hope you all are doing really well. I'm so glad that you've joined me. So excited. In the description above, I do have a link for a door prize. I am going to be doing 2 door prizes, so click on the link for a chance to win. It's just putting your name and email and all that fun stuff. So it takes literally seconds to do. So when I see that you've done that, I'm going to be doing a drawing on Sunday, and I will announce the winner on Monday during a birthday party that we're doing online. So on Monday at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, we are doing a birthday party, and I hope you can join us. I have like 5, 6 different stamp sets to give away, and the same in designer series paper. So I hope you can join me. It'll be a lot of fun giving away a lot of stuff. It is my birthday tomorrow, so I just wanted to pass on some birthday gifts to everyone. And then everybody that attends the birthday party, by just making a comment in the comment section, I'll know that you've attended, and you're going to be going home with a treat bag. So it's going to be set up kind of like a little kid's birthday party, so it'll be a lot of fun. So I do see that we have quite a few people on, so we will get started. What we're going to be doing today is an online workshop. It would be just the same as if I was in your house and doing a party, a workshop, whatever you feel comfortable calling it. So let's get started and let's get crafting. So let me just turn you down here. And I'm going to get this all set. Get rid of the paper. Okay. So what we are going to do first is I'm going to give you just a brief tour of our catalog. So when we do an in-person workshop, I do like to just kind of give you a brief run through of how the catalog is set up. So this is our annual catalog, the nice big thick one. And generally in the front of the catalog, you see all these really pretty things. Our kits, our all-inclusive kits, are generally up in front. And you will notice that I have some items highlighted. So the new catalog is going to be coming out very soon, and they just emailed out a last chance list of all the items that are retiring. So look at how small this print is. Good gracious. I had to use like a big magnifying glass to try and read this. So, so I could highlight my book and let you all know what is retiring. So, but generally in the front of the book are our kit classes. There's a bunch of really different pretty kits. So even though these are going away, they are replacing them with a bunch of different kits. Then we usually have our suites that are usually towards the front of the catalog. And then most of these pages in here are all the different stamp sets that you can get. And I really like this catalog and the upcoming catalog. I was able to get a sneak peek. But they have all these different ideas of what you can do with the sets. So that's always nice. Then towards the back of the catalog, that is where you will find all of our embellishments, markers, inks, papers, envelopes, ribbon, all that kind of stuff. So we have all our different colors here towards the back. And then we have our markers as well as some storage to help you organize everything. And then we have all our tools. Here's some designer series paper, and again, all these highlighted ones are the ones that are going away. So if these are ones that you're looking for and you cannot live without, now is the time to get them, because once these items are gone, they are gone forever. They will not be coming back. So I'm really, really sad, especially about this Peony Garden. I absolutely adore this paper. It is just so beautiful, and we are actually going to be using that in one of our projects today. So we have a lot of items here. So we even have some scrapbooking items. So if you do any kind of scrapbooking, we do offer kits for that. We had 2 kits here, and these are going to be going away. And keep in mind, these items that are retiring and going away, there are huge discounts on them. So I've seen discounts about 60% off of the regular price. So that is something to definitely take advantage of. And they are going to be replacing them with different ones. But if you really like these papers, now is the time. So we have a bunch of embellishments, and you can see some of them are going away. It's all the highlighted stuff. And there's a bunch of ribbons that are going away. So here, if you're new to stamping, you will need these blocks, and they have all different sizes of blocks. And then the chamois is really nice. I personally have the Stamp and Scrub, so I have that. And I do have a chamois, but I pretty much use that to clean my stamps off. So, and then there's a bunch of punches. Some of our favorite punches are going away, but we still have a lot available. And let's see here. So here we have our die sets. And we have different labels, happy birthdays. We have a bunch of different. So if you see any of these that are highlighted and you're wanting them, now is definitely the time to get them. So, and then we also have our embossing folders. So some are going away and some are staying. 2 of my favorites are going away. The pine wood planks, that is definitely a must-have, and the subtle. That is definitely a must-have. So, and then here in the back, we have our table of I guess you could call it that. Well, it's an index, and it shows all the different stamps and what pages to look for them on. And the very last page is just showing all of our different embellishments and stuff like that. So that is just a quick tour of our annual catalog. And they also have these mini catalogs. They come out twice a year, and it's with seasonal items. So in here we have some more kits. We have a bunch of different kits. I am going to be doing a class on the You Are Amazing. So the project kit is $30, but you would also need to get the stamp set, or you could use whatever it is that you have. But I am going to be doing a class on this. And I mean, there's just a ton of beautiful things. Even though this looks like this might be just for Valentine's Day, it's not. This black and white paper, you could use this for weddings, anniversaries. You could use this for so many different things. So we have a bunch of items in here. So, and again, in the back, set up just like the other. I am going to be doing a class on this as well. Isn't that fun? In the back, it gives you the breakdown. So it's showing you all the different bundles in this particular catalog. So it's showing you the stamp set and the dies. And then it also, there's a bunch of them in here. I'm going to be doing a lot of classes out of this book. So in here it gives you at a glance, and then it tells you the prices for each. And then it also shows you all the designer series paper that is available in this catalog, all the embellishments, the die cuts, the embossing folders, the punches. So, and here's some more embellishments. So this is just a quick tour, and then the very last page is if you wanted to join my team. The starter kit is really the best deal in the whole catalog. You get $125 worth of product of your choosing. You get to pick whatever it is that you want for $99, and shipping is free. So if you would like to join my team, if you are a member of my team, you get all of my tutorials for free. You get my training. You get a bunch of stuff. You get to be a part of a Facebook group of all my demonstrators that I have on my team. And my demonstrators range between people that use the catalogs for the discount. They signed up for the discount because you do get 20% off of future orders. So if there's items that you're looking for, you get 20% off. So that would actually work really good with this last chance list with all this retired stuff. So you would be getting your 20% off for joining my team, plus you'd get an additional discount on all the retired stuff. So let's say an item's 60% off, plus your 20% off, you have 80% off. So you'll be paying next to nothing for some of these items, and be a good time to stock up. So again, I have people that are doing it for the discount, and I also have people that are wanting to do it as a business. So either way, I accommodate both, and you are all welcome to join my team, and we do have a lot of fun. So with all that said, let's get to our first project. And if you are on here, if you would please like, comment, share this workshop. Also, don't forget to fill out the door prize form, as I will be doing a drawing. And the item that you're going to get is actually a surprise. I have 2 embellishments, and it's a mystery of which one you're going to get. So it's really pretty, really beautiful, and it can be used for any time of the year. So let's get to our first project. Okay, so we have our supplies. Let's just pull everything out here. So the stamp set that we are going to be using first, we're going to start with the easiest project of the 4. We're going to start with this first. So we are using our Forever Fern. This set is not retiring. I'm so excited. This will be around for another year, hopefully longer. So in this set, this is the cling stamp set. So it's the rubber backed, and this is what they look like, and you just adhere it to a block. And then if you order the bundle, this is what the die set looks like. So all these beautiful leaves and flowers, just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I do also have an ordering special, and it is right at the top in the description. So if you place an order for $35, you will get a full card class for free. The next step up is if you spend $50, you will get a free stamp set. So you will get that. You spend $100, you get the card class for free and a stamp set. If you spend $150 or more, you get all of the above, plus you also get the host rewards. So Stampin' Up! Gives you free product for spending $150. So that's always awesome. All right, so let's get started. So what I have here is I have 2 stamp pads. We're using Blushing Bride and Old Olive. And we are using our Very Vanilla. So we are going to take this cardstock and just simply fold this in half. Get my glasses on so I can see. All right, so we will fold that in half. The bone folder is in the catalog as well. I know people that do where they make like t-shirts and they use like a Cricut machine. They use this to rub down their vinyl. So this comes in handy for that as well. And also when you're sewing, when you're doing corners, this is a great tool to use to poke those corners through. I've used that for that. All right. So we have our basic vanilla here, our Very Vanilla. And I do have another piece of vanilla, and I had run this through the Soft Subtle embossing folder. Now, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it kind of gives like a little wrinkled look. It has some texture. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. But this is definitely a must-have. and it is going away. So it is discounted, so if you're wanting the embossing folder, let me grab it. Maybe you can see the texture better with the actual folder. So here's the folder, and I don't know if you can see the texture, but it's kind of wrinkled. It's really nice. So we have this, and this is going away, so if it is something that you are wanting, definitely encourage you to pick that up. And again, everything is while supplies lasts. They are not bringing back certain things. So what we will do is we will take some dimensionals and we will adhere this to our card. Now I use every little bit of dimensionals. We'll be finishing that up. And on to our next one. And we will just put this down on our card. And again, I'm so glad that you are here with me and crafting. So please comment, like, share. That would be fantastic. And don't forget that door prize form, because I love giving stuff away. So we're just taking this and putting this right down in the center. And now, yes, it is the same color, and that is fine, because we put the texture on it and we also raised it. So now, I had gone ahead for the sake of time, and I had stamped out these two images, and I used our die cut. I really like this because this would be really difficult to try and fussy cut. So I really do think with this set, if you're planning on cutting pieces out, you really need to have that die cut set. So we are going to put this down on our card, but we also have these little vellum squares. So this is in our annual catalog. I think it's just a couple bucks. It's not much. But you get a whole pack of vellum doilies, and gosh, I don't even know how many you get in here, but you get a ton. So we are going to glue this down. We're going to use our Tombow glue. And I'm so sad, when I did my Facebook Live yesterday, I forgot to close this when I was finished. So what you want to do with the vellum is you want to make sure that you poke out all the little holes, because sometimes they stick in there, and you want to have the full, there we go. Okay, so we're just going to take some glue. Come on. Probably going to squeeze out a ton right now. Gosh, I hope I didn't like totally ruin this thing. Let's grab a piece of scratch paper. Come on. Oh, I did, didn't I? Ugh. All right, there we go. All right, so we're just gonna swoosh on a little bit of the glue, and this will dry clear. We're just gonna hit a couple spots. So, I'll move this up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. We're just putting a little bit of glue here and there just to make sure it sticks. There we go. That should work for now. All right. So then, whoops, we will just pick this up and put this in the center of our card. That just gives it a little something, a little pretty. There we go. Put that back in the garbage. There we go. Now we will take our two stamped images and we will attach them with some dimensionals. So we will do our green leaves first. And we'll put that right about here. And then we have our pretty pink, I don't know if these are like berries or buds or I don't know. But we will put them on because they're pretty. I'll put that right here. Then put this on the side and grab our scrap piece of our very vanilla, sorry. And we will put our sentiment on. And the sentiment we're going to use is Love and Laughter Forever After. So it's a pretty big stamp, so we want to grab a block that will accommodate that. And we're going to stamp that with our Blushing Bride. So we will just juice this up. Now you don't want to press really hard, you just kind of want to tap, because otherwise you get ink all over. And we will put that down. Perfect. Alright. And we'll put this back. Excuse my arm. And, let's see, I think we are done with this. So I had used, actually I used the spruce, the shaded spruce for this, but you could use old olive as well. And we'll put these on the side because I believe we may be done with these. And we will trim this out. So I will grab our paper trimmer. This is also a must-have in any scrapbooker or card maker, paper crafters work area. It just works fabulous. I'm just going to make this a little smaller. There we go. Perfect. We'll put this on the side because we're going to be using that again later for some scoring. Now we'll bring our card back and we will put this on our card. And we will grab these dimensionals. I love dimensionals. If you are new to card making, scrapbooking, these are a must-have. It just gives that extra something to your cards. So we will just tuck that under a little bit and put that right at the top. I'll move him down just a tad. Perfect. So there we have that. And then we will tie a bow. So here we have some linen ribbon, very pretty. This is in our seasonal catalog and I believe in our annual. So we're going to tie a bow. And whoop, there we go. Just snip the end. There we go. And we will adhere that down. And now I'm going to be using our mini glue dots. So I will just grab one and put it on the back. And whoop, we'll put that right down in there. We'll just kind of lay this bow out a little nicer. Come on. Now, if your bow gets kind of wonky like this, you can always grab another mini glue dot to make it behave. There we go. We'll grab another one to make this other side behave. There we go. Now we have a piece of linen thread, and we're going to make another bow. There we go, much easier to tie. Oh, I'll make that side just a little smaller. Grab a mini glue dot. We'll just roll it a little bit. We'll put it right on top of our white bow. Come on, now it's sticking to my fingers. And we'll put that bow right on top there. Alright, and we'll just trim that off a little. Alright, so then we will also grab our champagne rhinestones and we will add some to our card. I'm just going to trim off this little green stem because we don't need that. So this is our pick tool, and this is very helpful when it comes to putting on embellishments. You get a flat edge, and then there's another edge that comes with it. Well, you get a refill with it, and then you also get this tool, and it's for embossing, and you can also use this to like poke out the little holes in your doilies. So there's that. Okay, so now we will just grab some of these and just sprinkle it kind of all over. These are just so pretty. Put one there. So there we go. So very cute, very simple. This is a card that a beginner could do, or even an advanced. And then what you could do if you're an advanced card maker, you could grab some of like the Wink of Stella, just kind of go over your flower or your buds. It kind of gives it a little sparkle, a little shimmer. So we'll just add a little bit on here just to kind of one up the card. And Wink of Stella is really nice to have. I want to say this is like, gosh, I don't even remember. Let me just take a quick look. Now, this is something that'll be sticking around, but it is just very nice to have. Let me just find it in here, because I use this a lot in my projects. So here's the pick tool, and it's $10. And the Wink of Stella, oh, where are you? Wink of Stella, where did you go? I know it's in here. And you know what? It is in here, but we won't take any more time on that. Okay, so this is our first card, and I had made some ones prior. Now here it's kind of in 3 stages. So it's kind of the same basic. This is just the very vanilla. There's no layering. We stamped directly on and only popped up one of the berries. Okay, the next step is we did the very vanilla, but we did not emboss the back. Okay, and no Wink of Stella and no Vellum Square. This one here, we added the Wink of Stella, we embossed the layer, and we added the square and the Wink of Stella. So it's a nice progression. So we have that. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. All right, so put these on the side. Then our next set that we are going to use is our Ridiculously Awesome. Now, I absolutely adore this set, and I am so very sad that it is going away. This is a set that I have used a lot. I've done several classes on it, and it's just a gorgeous set. So we are going to be using this. So if you're looking to get this set, it's going away. I would suggest ordering it because it will be gone. So we have that, and then we are going to be using crushed curry ink, and we're going to be using the same cardstock as well as our crinkled white ribbon and our designer series paper, Flowers for Every Season. I believe this is going away as well. So really pretty paper. So if you're looking for some designer series paper, this is a good bunch to get. Bunch, flowers, oh boy. Yeah, I'm here all day. All right, so we'll move that on the side. All right, so we have our crushed curry. We are just going to fold this in half, again using our bone folder. And our card will be opening this way. So we have several pieces cut out. We used our stitched shapes, die cut, that is going away as well. And then here's our designer series paper in our basic white. So here, what we are doing first is we are taking a piece of designer series paper and we will just adhere that down. Come on. There we go. And we will put this right in the middle. Okay. Then we will grab some of our crinkle ribbon and we're going to tie this around. We're going to go around it a couple times. We'll just open it up. We'll leave us a little tail here so we can make our bow. And then we will just wrap it around twice, and then we will cut and put that on the side, and then we will just tie a bow. So with this ribbon, I like to tie one knot. Because it is so delicate, I like to tie a second knot, so it's just easier to hold when we do our bow. When you use it, you will see. Okay, so now it's not going to go anywhere. So I don't need like that third arm to try and hold it down. All right, so we'll pull this through. Come on. There we go. And then we'll just play with the bow a little bit just to get it to lay how we want it. Perfect. All right, so we have that. If it's flipped like that, it's fine because it'll eventually lay flat because it's so thin and delicate. All right, so then we have a piece, let's move this up, piece of our basic white. And we are going to take our designer series paper and put it on there. All right, so which side do we want? Okay. There we go. I'll put that right, just like that. And then we'll take some dimensionals. Put them on the back. I love these dimensionals. I think I mentioned that. Okay, and we will put this, which way do we want to go? We'll go this way. Put this right in the center. There we go. Okay, so now we are going to stamp. So we have our little label here, and we are going to grab You Are My Sunshine, and that would be this one. Grab a block. I probably need a little bigger block. My glue's just dancing around. Will that work, or can we turn it? So I feel like I am missing a block, but I guess we'll use this one. There we go. All right, so just open up our ink pad, juice this up. And put our image right here. There we go. Very pretty. All right, I'm just putting this guy back in here. So again, if you are looking to get this stamp set, it is on the last chance list, so I would suggest getting it while supplies last. I don't know why they're getting rid of it. So cute. All right, so then we will put this on our card, and of course, some more dimensionals. Now, when using dimensionals, you also want to be careful as far as shipping. So if you're going to be mailing a card and it's too bulky, they may charge you extra to do this hand sorting thing. So I think it's like an extra 15 cents or something. So there we go. So we have this. This is the one we just did. And here's one that I did prior. So what we can also do, what I think would be pretty, so we can use up the rest of these champagne rhinestones. I don't think I need them for any of the other projects. All right, so I'll put one there, and one there. Beautiful. So I hope you like this. Very pretty. All right, and we will just move these on the side. And clean this off. And we will get our next project. All right, so this one is a little bigger. So, looks like a lot of stuff. Don't freak out. So we have our Dragonfly Stamp, or punch, that we're going to be using. We're going to use Smoky Slate and our Dragonfly set. Love this set. Super cute. And now this is where the sadness comes in. Oh, this Peony Garden. I love this paper. It's going away. So if you are looking to get some designer series paper, it's really pretty. There's blacks and whites and grays and this really pretty pink. Isn't that just gorgeous? I absolutely love this paper. It is just so pretty. So this is going away in the last chance sale. So if you're looking for it, get it. Paper goes quick, so do not delay. So we are going to be using this, and I have already pre-cut everything, so we have a whole kit here. I just used an envelope just to hold everything because there was so much. All right, so we have these little, let's see here. Okay, we have some vellum, we have some gray ribbon, and we have some white cardstock. Now I had already done the cutting. This is just a basic card size. So we scored it in the center, and then we cut 1.5 inches in on both sides. And then the center of this middle flap, we scored right in the center. Okay? So this is going to be so cute. So we are going to take a piece of our Smoky Slate, and we are going to adhere it to the center of our card. So let me get a little room here. There we go. And we are going to put this right in the center. All right. So then what we want to do is we want to glue these two flaps down. All right, so then it will look like this. All right, so now I have some of that designer paper, and I had already pre-cut, and I really like this side of it. So we're going to put that on each side. We'll put one here. And you want to try and line it up so you have like a little border around. And then we'll do the same thing on this one. Just like that. Okay, so this is where we're at now. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to lay it flat this way, just because it'll lay a little nicer. And we're going to glue these two pieces. Again, it's the same paper, it's just flipped over. We're going to put the dark side here. And you want to make sure like your little, I don't know, what is that, like a chevron type thing, so that they face the same way. Doesn't always happen, but so we'll put that right in the center. And just real quick, again, thank you all for joining the online workshop. I'm so glad you could be here. Please don't forget to fill out the door prize form. There's a link in the description above. I am going to be doing a drawing and picking a winner, and you will get to leave the workshop with a nice prize. So now we are going to take our gray granite ribbon and just go right around here and tie a little bow. Oh, I hope I left myself enough. Did I not leave myself enough? Let's see, no. Alright, well, let's see if we can get the bow to work, otherwise I gotta pull my spool out. I bet I cut it too short. Ah, that's alright. You know what, I cut it too short. So let me grab another fresh spool. It was a piece that was left on the spool. I thought I could get away with it, but apparently I could not. So I hate opening these new spools. There we go. All right. I have a little more room to play with here. So we will just tie a bow. There we go, much easier. Much, much, much easier. All right. I will just nip that off on an angle. And we'll move it to the front section. Now, we want to make sure it's not going to fall off, so we will just grab a little glue dot, put it underneath the bow, and there it goes. Okay, so we'll move this ribbon on the side. We are done with that. All right, so then we are going to stamp. So we are going to grab the Thank You for Your Kindness stamp. And no, not that one. There we go. Now with these types of stamps, you do not need the extra pad underneath it. And you're just tapping lightly because you don't want to get ink all over. And we will just push that down. There we go. All right, so now we will just close this because I don't think we need this anymore. All right, so we'll just trim this. And let's see, hopefully I can do this straight. Otherwise you can always use your paper trimmer. And we'll just take just a little more off. Perfect. All right, so then we will grab another dimensional, wherever I threw those. Here they are. I'm just going to grab two. You are absolutely going to love this card when it's done. It is just the cutest. So it's an easel card, so we want to make sure that our easel stays up. So we have that, and that holds it up just like that. Okay, but we are not done yet. So I have a piece of vellum, and you can also get the vellum in our annual catalog. And here is our punch. So we are going to be doing, see there's a bigger one and then there's a smaller one. So let's just punch these out. There, we have a big one and a small one. All right, so now we will take the big one and we will put a mini glue dot. And you're thinking, well, you're going to see the mini glue dot, but there is a method to my madness. So let's grab two. We'll put one right about here, and then we'll put the other one about there. All right, and we will put him right about here. All right, now we have some more champagne rhinestones. I could probably use the rest of these. And we will put them on his back. See, and now you don't see, oh, here's your little guy. All right, that's empty. Now you don't see the mini glue dot. There we go. Now, what you could also do is take some of your Wink of Stella and just kind of go over the leaves, goodness, the wings, just to kind of give it a little something. I'll color him in a bit. So here's that. Can you see the shimmer of the Wink of Stella? All right, now we have our little guy, wherever he went. Where'd he go? Did we lose him? We lost him. All right, we'll just punch out another one. He just flew away somewhere. All right, so we will just cut out another little one, and hopefully we don't lose him. And we're going to stick him on the same way. And my mini glue dots right here. All right, so put him there. And then we want to just give this front bit just a little something. So put that there. And then we need another rhinestone. I'll put that right on his back. So there you have it. Is that just not a really cute card? So you need easels. See, and then when you open it, you could put your message up here. You could put it down here. Very cute. And it fits and folds into a regular size envelope. So there we have that. And here's one I did earlier. I used a little bigger rhinestones on this one, but I was just trying to use up my pack. All right, so we have those. And now we are going to be making a really cute, fun box. All right. So the supplies that you need for this project would be the metallic pearls. You need white cardstock. You need some designer series paper, and this is our Brights collection, and this is going to be coming out in the new catalog. But you could use any kind of cardstock you want. And we have our crumb cake. And yeah, this is our Brights designer series paper. Really, really pretty paper in here. Shoot that down there. And the stamp set we're going to be using is Nothing's Better Than. And I'm excited. This is staying. Very happy. So this is a nice set. I've done a bunch of classes on that, so you can look back through my videos and see the classes and the cards I posted. So you can buy the bundle, as of right now. I think the dies might be going away. I'm not sure. So here are the dies for this. So it cuts out all the words, so you don't have to try and fussy cut them out. You get your cookie, coffee, chocolate, your cocktail. So that's all in there. I just think this is a fun set to use. All right, so then our last bit of supplies is this box. So you can order this. This is our Love You Always treat box, and this is in our mini catalog, the new catalog, or seasonal, or I don't know what you want to call it. But now this is interesting to try. Oh, here's my little dragonfly. Found him. All right, so this is always fun to try and put together. So I had to do it a couple times to try and figure it out. So you just take it out of the bag, and you get a bunch of these in the bag. And you just fold all the ends. And I hope I can remember how to do this. So these go in. So just be patient with me. So it's like it all has to happen simultaneously. That goes this way. So I'll do that. This goes down this way. Put that here. I'll grab these sides. Looks a little tricky, but you know what, it works. And that locks in there. And that locks in there. So there you go. You have a little box, and then you have the little cover that slides over it. Is that just not so cute? Come on. There we go. Isn't that adorable? You can put so many things in here. And you know what? I had bought chocolate, and I don't know where I put them. Okay, so we are going to decorate this box using this Nothing's Better Than stamp set. So we're going to put the box aside, we're going to put the stamp set aside, and we are going to do some scoring on this so we can wrap it on our box. So we will just pull this out, pull the little arm out. And again, when you are scoring, do not use the dark gray, use the light gray. Alright, so we are going to do our first score mark at 2.5 inches. And then we are going to go to 4 inches. And then we will go to 7. And I apologize if you hear my dog. That could be the UPS guy showing up at my house. All right, and we have 8.5 inches. And that is where it will be scored. Move this. All right, then what we do is we just fold this. Grab your bone folder so you get a nice crisp edge. And we'll fold the next one. Nice and crisp. And we'll do the same thing on this side. And just like that. All right, so this is what we have. Here is our box. You need to assemble the box first. All right, so what we are going to do is we are going to grab our Stampin' Seal Plus, because it is just a little stronger. Oh, a little more there. And we'll put this on the bottom of our box. So I'll just line it up and just put that right on there like that. Just wrap it around, and then we'll put some more glue on this side. There we go. And just fold that right over. So now this is the bottom of the box. No one's going to see it. This is the top part. There we go. So now we have our designer series paper. And we basically did the same thing. So we will just grab our Stampin' Seal Plus. Oh, come on. You know what? I must be out. Alright, so just grab our regular. There we go. Oh, this glue is giving me the business today. There we go. Okay, so we'll just lay this right on the top. There's no glue on the top, so you have room to wiggle. And then just fold your sides down. There we go. Beautiful. So we have that, still opens. Now we are going to decorate it. So we will take our basic white and we will just glue that to the top. That right up here. I love these little treat boxes. They're so cute. And they were on back order for a long time. They were so popular. And I'm so glad they're back. Okay, so we probably should have stamped that first. But that's all right. So we will grab our words that I punched out ahead of time. I used the die set. And here I have love you more than. And then I have my chocolate here. So I use this on the crumb cake, and then I had the soft suede ink. There's 2 stamps, so it's kind of a 2-step stamping. So there's the outline, if you can see. Let me just hold it up a little bit. So you see the outline of the chocolate. I did that with the full dab on the ink. Then the filler part of the chocolate, I stamped it with the same color ink, but I stamped off on a scratch piece of paper just to kind of take a little bit of the ink off and just lined it up and stamped that. So now we will put these letters down, and we're going to use our Tombow glue, and we will just be putting little bits. We don't need a lot, just a little. Alright, so love, we'll put that right up here. Now we'll grab you. Again, we'll do the same thing. A little bit of glue, don't need a lot. So if you are just joining us, thank you so much for tuning in to our online workshop. In the beginning, we did a quick tour of the catalog. So if you're not sure how the catalog works, please take a listen to that. And then we'll add our more. So I am doing a door prize. I'm actually doing 2 door prizes. I do have the link for it in the description on this video. So please fill out the door prize. You're going to be getting a really beautiful surprise embellishment. And please note in the comment section that you filled out the form. I'm going to straighten this up just a little. There we go. Love you more. And here's that. And I will be announcing the winner when we have our birthday party on Monday. I'm picking the winner on Sunday though. So you have till Sunday, and I have several ordering specials going, and all that's in the description attached to this video. Alright, so hold that down. Perfect. And now we will add our little chocolate. Probably just do a dimensional. And we will put that right about here. And then we need to do a little stamping, and I probably should have done that before I put this white paper up on top. But we will try and wing this. So where's my stamp pads? What do I do with them? We are going to use crumb cake, and we will use Petal Pink. So we have this itty bitty tiny little star. So we will stamp that. Ink that up a little. And we'll just kind of press this down so it lays a little flat. Just lay some little stars. I'll probably do one more right about there. Clean that off. And then we'll use crumb cake. And put a couple on here. Ink that. And one there. There we go. That looks really pretty. All right, we'll put our little stamp back. All right, so we will grab, well, we'll close these up first, because knowing me, I would end up with an elbow or something in there. Okay, so let's grab our metallic pearls. And where's the little edge to open it? Here we go. All right, so I think I will use some of the gold. Use our pick tool, grab one, and again, I love this thing. It is so nice. All right, so there you have it. This little box, you can put all kinds of little treats, candy. The box snaps together fairly easily. It takes a couple tries to get it to go. So we'll move this over, kind of clear some space. And we'll pull out all the projects that we did. So we have these two. Aren't these cute? I love those little boxes. And then we made You Are My Sunshine. We made this beautiful Love and Laughter Forever. And then last but not least, we made this really beautiful easel card. So this is our workshop for today. I thank you so much for joining me. I do have an ordering special, so please check that out. The ordering special is good through Sunday. And yeah, I'm so thrilled that you took some time to join me. Don't forget, last chance sale is going on, so you will get a nice size discount on a lot of the retiring product. If you're not sure if your product that you're wanting is on that list, I do have a link on my Facebook page for that. You can also sign up for my email list to get updated lists of classes, workshops, retreats. Already in the process of working on a summer retreat. It's going to be a huge one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, so you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and be sure to fill out that door prize form. I know you want to get some door prizes. Alrighty, well, you all have a great day, and thank you so much for joining me. God bless.